Hello everyone, this is Vikas Bharti. I am working in chemical department, IIT Delhi. Today I am going to discuss one experiment which is known as catalytic decomposition of H2O2. The main objective of this experiment is to investigate the rate of reaction of catalytic decomposition by the using of different type catalysts as like inorganic or organic. Inorganic catalysts as like a homogeneous and heterogeneous. As like homogeneous you can use FeCl3 in solution way, and heterogeneous as like you can use Ki, and organics you lots of things you can use here as like enzyme, bacteria, virus, fungus, insecta you can use here. Okay, and second objective of this experiment is to practical validation of Chevalier plot. What is the Chevalier plot is the activity of oxygen formed per meter square of catalyst per unit second versus binding energy of H2O2 with respect to the different catalyst you are using. Okay, and third point, we can plot how much oxygen formed in different catalysts when we are using. You know that H2O2 decomposes in H2 and H2O water. Okay, so you can plot the graph how much oxygen formed with respect to time for different catalysts. Okay, so this is the main objective. Okay, and now I want to discuss little bit about industrial application of this experiment. So first is that concentrated H2O2 has been used as a propellant in rocket or torpedoes because the rate of reaction is very high if add catalyst. Okay, and it will form a large amount of gases in short time. In a small space it will give you the more power. Okay, so first. Second is in textile industry, if you want to bleach or deodorize the textile pulp and paper, so you can use this one also. Okay, third is that detergent industry, if you are going to produce solid and liquid detergent, you have to use as a bleaching agent. Okay, so fourth is that domestic purpose also we are using here, as like if you want to bleach your hair dark to blonde, so you can use this one. Okay, so many application is there. I just briefly told you, and now I am giving you some setup information. What the requirement for the experiments? Okay, mainly four things is there to perform this reaction. Okay, first that water bath where temperature will rise and it will help to the reaction performing. Okay, and this is the two neck round bottom flask where you can put the reactants and catalysts. And third is that this is the connecting three-way stop knob where connected with the reactant section and product section. That means where your gas will go out from here. Okay, this whole setup known as the gas level measurement only. So this is on the gas measuring cylinder, you can tell like that. Okay, so if you want to level the measure the level and you to calculate the level, so you have to adjust from here to there. Okay, so this is the setup whole required for the experiment. Now I am coming to that procedure, what to do, how to perform. Okay, first of all you have to give the connection of electric connection of this water bath. After you have to on that one. Before that you have to fill the water and distill water in this round bottom flask, and you have to stop this cork. Okay, after reaching the desired temperature you have to add some catalyst and H2O2 for the reaction purpose. Okay, so you have to put from this opening. Okay, after that you have to close it. Immediately you have to open this one, and at that time you have to write down T is equal to 0. Okay, after that you have to observe that how much level changing in this section, that you have to note down, because that level is directly proportional to the how much oxygen will formed. Okay, so this is the very important. So this much observation I have to observe that, and rest part is the calculation, what you have to calculate after this experiment. And this procedure same for the all catalyst. Okay, whatever you want to use, you have to use with the follow of this procedure. Okay, what you have to calculate? So I told you practical validation of Chevalier volcano plots. Okay, so y versus x, that means y is equal to activity of oxygen, mole of oxygen formed per unit meter square of catalyst per unit time versus binding energy of H2O2 with the presence of catalyst. How much binding energy is there when you are using different type of catalyst, and optimize that points. Whoever gives the exact point or curve, that catalyst will be the very good catalyst for the decomposition of H2O2. So this was the calculation. And second thing is that you have to plot the how much oxygen will formed with respect to time. You have to calculate that one. Or you know that H2O2 is a first order reaction, it will form oxygen and water, that's it. And after that I am giving you some safety precautions. What is the safety when you are performing this experiment? Okay, so you know that H2O2 is a corrosive, so you have to wear gloves, and you whatever the equipment required, so you have to use glasswares only, not other things. Okay, and the second thing is that catalyst. Okay, so catalyst is a powdery form, so maybe it will spill out, and maybe you will inhale mistakenly, so you have to wear mask and glasses. That's it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.